Yo guys, what is going on? It's Tyrant LEIVR back for another video. Today I'm actually going to be doing a setup video for the new patch that just released today, Tuesday, February 19th. And I'm just going to go over the class setups that I'm going to be using for the GB variant rule set, which means no stuns, no specialist equipment, anything like that. So keep that in mind because that will change the classes a little bit, and I'll go over those a little bit if you guys play CWL rule set. But let's go ahead and get into it. So right off the bat, I'm going to point out that the ICR is still going to be very dominant in my opinion. Well, it's going to become more dominant because the Maddox, in my opinion, is completely gone now. So this means the ICR is going to become the main AR, but it's still going to be a slow-paced AR. Like, you can't run and gun with this, but here's the class that I use: double grip, FMJ, Mozu, and then dexterity dead silence. Now obviously you can take the Mozu off or FMJ off, put on flak jacket or something like that, but dexterity dead silence obviously very important for SnD. And then I really like the FMJ for SnD because you can shoot through walls and bomb sites, and bomb sites is the big one for SnD. So this is the class that, as a main AR, I'm going to be running probably the most in SnD, so that's why I have it first here. Moving on, we have the SOG class. Now, this currently has fast mags on it because I think fast mags is actually a really underrated attachment for the SOG. But if the stock 2 gets un-GA'd, you could put stock 2 on, or if you would prefer having quick draw on, you can put that on as well. But if you're running and gunning, you're trying to reload a lot, I actually think fast mags is a very good attachment to have. And then besides that, I obviously have lightweight dexterity and dead silence. This is just the preferred setup I have because dexterity is obviously really needed, and then lightweight allows you to get around the map much quicker, which is really important for a SOG. So I'm not a main SOG player, so you probably won't be seeing me use this too much, but if you run a SOG, I would definitely suggest having this class on. It only got better after the patch, now that the Maddox is not as usable. So like I said, stock 2, put that back on if it gets un-GA'd. If not, fast mags or quick draw, whichever you prefer. Moving on, this is actually going to be my first change from the last meta. I actually have the Vapor back on instead of the Maddox. Now, a lot of people have been playing today with the KN, the Swordfish, the ABR, and then also the Vapor and the GKS. So that's like kind of what people have been testing today. Now that the patch is out, I just shot a couple hundred bots. I found that the Vapor is the best for mid to close range fights. It has double stock and an ELO on it, and I just think that this gun is very good for like mid range now that the Maddox is not going to be able to be used. So right now I'm running double stock. I was looking at putting on a long barrel, but I think from past experience on this game, long barrel doesn't really add much. And then obviously a high cal rapid fire band, so you can have those, but maybe consider trying long barrel. I haven't tested that at all, but I don't think I'm going to put it on there. I think just double stock and ELO is the way to go with a Mozu. And then I have lightweight dexterity on just because it's kind of a run and gun class. If you want to put flak on, you can make a couple changes there, but overall right now this is the class I have set up for this is kind of what I'm going to be using to replace my Maddox class. So if you guys are looking to replace that, this is what I would suggest, but you can obviously try other things. Like I said, a lot of pros were testing out the ABR today, so I throw on an ABR class. Right now I have double stock on. I'm not sure if stock 2 is necessary or if you could put on a quick draw. I haven't really tested that, but right now I have double stock and a grip with an ELO, Mozu, and then dexterity dead silence. Now, I felt like it was pretty good in long range, but honestly, in my opinion, I still prefer the Swordfish. I've used the Swordfish for the last month or so, even before the patch. I think the Swordfish is very good. I use double quick draw and FMJ. You can shoot through bombs. You can really gun people off head glitches long range. The one thing to note about this class is because it has double quick draw and no stock, you can't ADS back and forth very fast. So like when you're aimed down your sight, you can't move back and forth. So I highly suggest just quick pulling your trigger like back and forth. That way you aim in and out really quickly, and you can move back and forth between targets instead of using stock, because obviously there's no stock on this gun. So Swordfish, pretty much same perks and everything here. And then last, this is my KN class. I don't really think it needs a red dot or anything. so I just have quick draw grip in stock. I also tested hybrid mags, which adds 10 more bullets and allows you to reload faster. This was kind of cool, but I think for SnD, you don't need those extra bullets or the ability to reload that much. I would actually prefer running the quick draw because the gun does aim in a little slow without quick draw. So like I said, you don't really need an optic. So quick draw, grip, stock, Mozu, and then I have flak on, but you can, if you're running CWL, you can put tac mask on, or you can add a stun, whatever. Really depends on whatever rule set you're playing, but for me, I'm just gonna run flak, or you can take that off and put a red dot on if you or an elo if you don't like the iron sights that much. But for me, I'm gonna be running this. I actually don't think I'm gonna use the KN that much right now. I kind of prefer the Vapor, but things may change in the upcoming weeks and even days, so I may update this video in a couple days or a week or so. But for now, this is what I'm going to be mainly using. So for long range fights where I want to be consistent and still be able to pick up my nice kills, I'm going to be using the ICR. For really close range rushing and stuff, obviously the SOG is still going to be dominant. And then for mid-range AR play, I'm going to be using the Vapor. So that's going to be my 3 main guns. And then I'm probably going to still be using the swordfish quite a bit. May try an ABR or KN, but for the most part, I think I'm going to be running the swordfish for that. Just picking people off head glitches or challenging top wood and fire range or whatever. So that'll be it. I'm just going to roll through each one real quick once again. That way you can just look at them one more time. And that'll be it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you next time. Let me see. Tomorrow, I think the episode 3. Wait, no, episode 3 or 4 of the Road to 100 is coming out, and then yeah, the following day I should have either another Road to 100 or singles. Not sure on that one completely yet, and then on the weekend I'll probably be doing some in-depth analysis. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you guys want to check me out playing live tonight, I will be live on twitch.tv/York with 3 Ys, YYYork. Link is in the description. That'll be it. I will see you next time. Peace.